We are at AEC Next 2018. I'm over with Jen Seworth. Jen, how are you?
Good, how are you?
Excellent. So you had a packed session this morning. Can you tell us a little bit about the insight and info that you discussed in it?
Yeah, so I talked a lot about reality capture. So everything from the data that you capture from a laser scanner to a drone and all the different applications. A lot of people focus on just capturing existing conditions and creating a 3D model, but there's so many other uses for the data. So I really talked about the broad range of uses from early design all the way through actually construction and implementation in the field.
And is that something the folks in the audience were kind of curious about or digging into, or what was some of the reaction of the people to the info that you were laying out?
Yeah, so they were really engaged, asking a lot of questions throughout, very specific questions as well, so I could tell there was a wide range of audience members. Some were very educated, looking to implement right away and wanted, direction, advice on workflows to technology and hardware and all of that. So it was really exciting to see them being really engaged in that and then wanting to push it further.
Yeah, I mean, that's much different than an audience that is just looking for something at a high level or not these kind of details, I imagine.
Oh yeah, definitely. Like, it's really nice sometimes to get in the weeds because sometimes in these presentations you have to keep it pretty high level. So being able to really dive deep in specific use cases was really nice to be able to have that dialogue.
Yeah, and you obviously had an incredible dialogue with the folks in there. Can you talk a little bit about the diversity of the audience and even the construction industry itself and how you're working to break some barriers there?
Yeah, so I'm a vice president at Pepper and a vice president that's a female, obviously, and that's pretty rare. It's actually a factor into why I took the role. I joined Pepper 2 years ago, really helping to push the envelope with technology, but having that leadership position that you don't often see women in was really exciting to me. Often I present, and today was no different. I'm typically one of the only females in the room. Today there were a couple other females out of the whole crowd, but still less than 1% probably in the room. And it's something that I wasn't always conscious with before, but now that I'm in this position and I can help mentor and grow others, I've really made a conscious effort to make sure that I'm, amplifying that and making sure people understand that it really is a huge value. We bring, regardless of, gender or ethnicity, we're bringing new ideas to the table. Construction is inherently been the least productive field, and it's because we're doing things the same way with probably similar people. So now when we put women and others up at the top, we bring new ideas, which is actually allowing us to be more productive and more profitable in our businesses.
Oh, that's great. And do you see things changing both in those rooms as well as the ideas that are being talked about and discussed in those rooms?
Oh, absolutely. I think bringing diverse individuals into the conversation just really expands what we can do as an industry. In education, you see a lot of more diversity than you do in the field because of retention. Not a lot of women are staying in the field, but I think the more and more they see others moving to the top and that these opportunities are there, more are staying. And it's really exciting because we get to look at new ways to deliver projects and bring up new ideas that we might not have thought of before.
And where can people go to learn more about you and about your company?
Yeah, so I work at Pepper Construction out of Chicago, so anybody can email me at jsuerth, S-U-E-R-T-H, at pepperconstruction.com, or you can reach out to me on LinkedIn and send me a message. I'm always happy to be, continuing this collaboration and dialogue across the whole industry, and I'd be happy to talk with anyone more about the technology or just diversity in the workforce in general.
Thanks so much.
Thank you.